can't y'all just leave black women alone? Why? Please help me understand what it is about black women that y'all always feel the need that y'all need to put y'all stanky little chicken fingers on them. Like, leave them alone. Like, leave them alone. Like, I just don't get it. She is done with iCarly. She was not healthy that entire time she was working on that series. And y'all want to blame a black woman for why she's not returning? Hey y'all, it's Harriyanna and I'm back with another video. Hello, welcome to the pirate ship, also known as Harry Hook's pirate ship. Always remember that I am the captain, you are not my first mate. I don't got no first mate. Nobody's worthy of being the first mate. Got seconds, got thirds, got fourths, got fifths, even got a 13th. Nobody's worthy of being first. I'm sorry y'all today. I am really angry. No fishbowl. We're getting straight to the point. No TikTok, no cute little comic dub. We gotta get straight into this because one thing about me is that I do not play about black women, okay? When it comes to fictional black women, real black women, I don't play about them. I do not whatsoever. By the way, I know you guys see that I have headphones on today. It's been like a really difficult day for me. So I'm listening to like lo-fi hip-hop radio as I'm making this video to help me stay calm. But this really is just one of the things that's just been disturbing me all day. It's been eating me up all day. And I felt as if I needed to speak up about it because, like I said, it's been rough. This was just so much to handle, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get deep into it. I'm not gonna even do myself promo for today. That's how angry this has me, okay? As y'all know, I have no problem speaking up when it comes to calling out the problems within the Dan Snyder verse or whatever. It's it's weird. It's a really weird, gross rabbit hole, and a lot of people actually know me for being one of the first people to call out Dan Snyder on his work. So yeah, don't be surprised. If this is your first time ever seeing me, we do this a lot on this channel. So like I said, I'm just really angry. One thing about me is that I do not play about black women. So this video is going to be divided into two parts. One, we are going to be talking about a recent situation that has been going on with the iCarly reboot, and then we are just going to be talking about iCarly itself, because this entire thing, the show and the situation, just spews misogynoir, and it really bothers me. Like, one thing, we are going to be reviewing an episode of iCarly that just has way too much misogynoir in it, but we're going to save that towards the end. First, we are going to be talking about the racist fandom, okay? It actually does make a lot of sense that the Dan Snyder fandom is very racist, just given if you actually look at the material within his work. And to be honest, it goes way beyond racism when it comes to Dan Snyder's work. It's a lot of ableism, transphobia, homophobia, sexism, misogyny. It's the worst, okay? It is the worst. We really need to sit down and just have the conversation about how, even though we love his shows are not good for the culture, okay? Like everything else in Hollywood, iCarly is getting a reboot because, you know, people are just really big on nostalgia. I really think y'all out of ideas right now. And to be honest, a lot of originality is not selling at the moment. That's why a lot of these companies are going with reboots, especially when it comes to Nickelodeon, because of a lot of Nickelodeon new original content is not doing well. I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. That's just the truth. Go look at the ratings and whatnot. People are very big on nostalgia, and then when they announced the new cast members that will be added onto the series, we saw that they were black, which actually is a good thing. They announced that they will be adding diversity to this show, which is great because the original iCarly had very little to none in there, and they did add diversity into the later episodes in the later seasons, but it was not good diversity. So yeah, good news that we are getting 2 black women on the show. The reboot is supposed to, like, you know, fix the original. That is the purpose of doing a reboot, to make it better. You fix what was missing in the past. Companies do this all the time when they are rebooting things, where they see the original didn't really have diversity when it came to sexuality and race, and when they do the reboot, they decide to add those things. They added 2 black cast members, one being Lacey Mosley. I freaking adore this woman, okay? When I found out she was a part of the cast, I flipped out, okay? You guys don't know who Lacey Mosley is. She is the host of the Scam Goddess podcast, one of my favorite podcasts of all time. One of the reasons why I love it so much is because I found this podcast like right when the pandemic hit, and I was sad about losing my job on legacies and things like that. And her podcast really, really helped me during that difficult time. I would just sit and just drive around Atlanta because there would be nothing to do but drive around and eat. I would sit and just listen to her podcast as I was just trying to get things done. I really, really am thankful for her. Love her. The virus did a lot of things, but if I did not find the virus, if the virus didn't find me, I wouldn't have found her. We love Lacey Mosley, great women, okay? But recently, people have been attacking her. And when I say they have been attacking her, they have been being racist, okay? They have been being racist mainly because they've been assuming that she is replacing Sam from iCarly, or she's supposed to be the new Sam. People are assuming that she is Sam and that she is going to be replacing the original actor who played her, Jennette McCurdy. She's not playing Sam, first of all. She's not playing Sam. And there are two big problems with this situation overall. One, this woman is just simply here to do her job, okay? Why can't y'all just leave black women alone? Why? Please help me understand what it is about black women that y'all always feel the need that y'all need to put y'all stanky little chicken fingers on them. Like, leave them alone. Like, leave them alone. Like, I just don't get it. Like, keep your racist fingers to yourself. Keep them to your freaking self. Like, go play with your genitals and stop playing with black women. Because I'm tired. I'm fed up, and it's really, really annoying at this point. And I'm just getting more and more angry the more I was looking at all of this stuff today. I was trying to ignore it, but I was like, no girl, no girl, no girl. One thing when it comes to black women is that we can never just exist. It's like we always gotta be a problem whatever is going on. Like, we could just be sitting there, minding our business, whatever. All we saw with the iCarly reboot was a picture that they added diversity to the cast. And people will find a problem with that. Black women can literally just be existing and somebody will see an issue there with it. And like I said, y'all stay doing this to black people in the media in general. It goes beyond them just sitting there. Y'all seem to find any little problem there. Y'all even make up problems on your own when it comes to black women, okay? Y'all will find the littlest things about them and just run with it. It's the freaking worst. And like I said, we don't know anything about her character. We don't know anything about her character. All we know is that her name is Harper and that she is black. That is all we know. And she's already getting really, really bad hate. Anyway, two, we're getting into the second thing. How are y'all not aware about what's been going on with Jennette McCurdy? She don't want to act. She don't want to be a part of this, okay? Everybody's saying she replaced Sam, this and that and the third. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because Jennette don't want to act no more. Have y'all not been doing y'all research? Like, I really am convinced that so many of y'all are just really freaking stupid. Do y'all not look up stuff before you go on your racist tangents? Because if y'all looked up stuff, things would make more sense to you. Things will make oh God, like Jennette does not want to act anymore. This woman has been through enough. She is done with the Dan Snyder verse. Even though Dan Snyder is not attached to the iCarly reboot, she's done with it. She's over it. She's over the entire entertainment industry. She has an entire podcast on Spotify. Go listen to it. It will give you guys so much information. Sloan made a really, really great video about all of it. Go check it out. This information is right there for y'all. But y'all are blaming a black woman over something she had nothing to do with, when the white woman who was originally in the series has put all this information out about what happened and why she is not going to be a part of it. It's weird. It's really, really freaking weird. She is done with iCarly. She was not healthy that entire time she was working on that series. And y'all want to blame a black woman for why she's not returning? Houseway, make that make sense. The math is not mathing. It is not. I can't freaking stand y'all. Leave black women alone. Now we're done with that part of the video. We gotta get to the next part of the video. Is that iCarly has really, really bad diversity. We are aware of that. We are aware of that. And I'm glad they are adding black women to the show, because on this show, the show has really, really bad diversity. It sucks. It stinks so bad. one, the black women on iCarly, they are usually always played in a negative light, or they're barely there. Like, they either have one line and then they leave and then they don't come back, or we just don't get good characters, okay? Like, they're just belittled. If that makes sense, I will get into it. They never really lasted long. They were just kind of like in and out. But what episode in particular that really bothers me is I Make Sam Girlier. That literally is what the episode is called. I will review this horrible ass episode for you guys real quick. So the premise of the episode is that Sam gets a crush on this boy. It's Sam's birthday. They throw a party for her and they invite her crush over. Her crush sees her as one of the guys and she does not like that. She wants to appear more feminine for him and be more feminine for him so he would see her in a different light. She didn't like that he saw her as one of the guys. Not a problem. Well, that is a problem when it comes to, like, you know, misogyny and femininity. That's another topic for a whole nother discussion. That's that. The problem is when they have somebody else in this episode to make Sam look worse in terms of behavior. They have another school bully, as Sam technically is a bully, but she only kind of bullies like a few people. Sam's freaking horrible. Sam's actually a really bad character in my opinion. But they have a school bully who is a black girl. And the thing about it is that they really went out of their way to get the tallest, scariest looking black woman they could find for this role. And that really just bothers me. And she was awful. And the worst thing about it is that this is the longest we ever saw a black woman on iCarly. Like I said, the black women usually just come and go. They day play. They have smart little parts and things like this. This is one of the few times where a black woman actually really contributed to the plot of the series. And it was really freaking terrible. Like, she was mean. She was awful. She was nasty. She screamed at all the time. She was really loud. She was just a really terrible character, okay? I didn't like her. I can say that. Go ahead and say that. She's a terrible character, okay? And then Sam beats her up in the end. Basically, it ends with the white girl scaring off the black girl. And the thing about it is that this is not the first time this has happened on iCarly, because this happened with another black girl when they brought her on the web show and then they scared her off. She was played by Katie from My Wife and Kids, by the way. I just thought I'd throw that little fact in there. Y'all know I love iCarly. This show has issues. Everything that Dan Snyder has created has issues. And a lot of it, oh God, Dan the Footman is really freaking irritated, okay? This man honestly makes me so mad, and which is why I stopped making a lot of Dan Snyder content to begin with. But this reboot right here, I think it will show iCarly in a much better light, and it'll take this show to the potential that the original was holding back from, with that man being attached to it, okay? This show can be great without all the problematic stuff that was in the original. Like, iCarly has the potential to be a much better series without all the creepy foot stuff and the misogyny and the, oh Jesus. iCarly has issues. iCarly has so many issues, and I'm very excited to see what they do with the series. As we know, there are black writers on this show. We love that. We have black actors on the show that are not day players and hopefully not racial stereotypes. We love that. Lacey, I am so freaking sorry that you had to deal with the mess that is the iCarly fandom, the Dan Snyder fandom. You didn't deserve any of this. Leave black women alone. That's all I gotta say. Leave a black woman alone. I'm just gonna leave this video right here. Like I said, I just wanted to get on camera and just rant real quick because I was angry. I was fed the freak up and I needed to explain it. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. If this is your first time ever seeing me, hello. I make content like this all the time. Please make sure you subscribe if you would like to see more from me. Follow me on all my socials at Harriyanna. You guys are great. Thank you so much for tuning into this late night video, and have a good night.
Powerpuff Girls will just blow your mind. Buttercup like villains 3 at a time. Bubbles will smile while kicking your butt, and Blossom will lead them out of their rut. Cherish and Powerpuff, 2 of a kind. Both wanna save the world before bedtime. From Townsville, Memphis, New York to LA, the Powerpuff Girls are just here to stay. They coming through and fighting, and everyone they're shocking. You know no one can stop them all because of the